Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a wig cap out of an old pair of tights. For this you literally need three things: a foam head, an old pair of tights and some sharp scissors. So the foam head is to make sure you're cutting your wig cap to the right size, and what I'm going to do is take this part put it over the wig head, so roughly where it would sit on your head, and then you obviously don't need these long dangly bits, so I'm going to tie them into a knot, like this. So it's a bit of trial and error. The wig cap that I've been making hasn't been a full cap, it's been sort of open at the end. So this is an example. I tried it with black tights first, but this black colour shows through on my parting, so that's why I've gone for nude. So I've kind of made a headband, and essentially the waistband of the tights sits here, and then the rest just kind of is back, and then it gets squashed by the wig. So you could probably use something to actually make this into a cap so that it's all tied up, in which case you'd want to cut a bit higher. But for now I'm going to cut quite close, just to show you. So it's going to look quite messy because I haven't done a neat job. So at the moment it's like that, but I will probably end up taking maybe an inch or two off here, or you could fold the excess over and secure it. So I've cut a bit more off the end and it looks a bit like this, and I'm just going to try it on with my wig. So I've got a topper on at the moment, which is coming off, and then what I'm going to do is try this on. Right, which way do I need it on? Not that way, that way. So you want the waistband to be at the front. I'm going to tuck my hair in at the back. So I have got a bit of excess material, but not too much. And if I turn around, you can see there's hair here. But it's quite comfy. Oh, I've missed a bit. And then if I put my wig on, God, right. I haven't worn this since I went to a wedding, and so it needs a brush. Okay, I'm going to put this on properly and then I will continue the video. So I had a little fiddle with the placement of the wig cap, and I actually moved it back a tiny bit because you could see it slightly here, but I personally think it's really comfy, and you can't see it. You could also put a wig grip on over the top of the cap to make it feel a bit more secure, but you can't sort of tell that there's any bits, you know, there's enough hair that I've got on to cover the cap, and it's just a good way of saving a tiny bit of money. I know wig caps aren't mega expensive, but trying to kind of reuse things and not throw things away. So that's an old pair of tights that would have gone in the bin that now I'm going to use on my head. I hope it works for you. DM me if you have any questions. Bye! Forgot to add one last thing. If you don't have any hair, you could try using a stocking instead of tights, because I'm not sure how well the tights material would grip onto a bald head. So I found one of these sexy little things. It's a single stocking, but it's got this kind of silicone grip on the inside. Now I had to stretch it quite a lot to get it onto the head, so you could even buy one of these in a slightly bigger size, but it does stretch to fit on. You've got a much smaller thing here, so if I just tie that in a knot, you could actually have a tiny knot, so it could be a full cap, so you've got none of the base of the wig actually touching your bare head. So you could literally just, if you made this knot as small as possible and then cut on the outside of the knot, that would be another option for ladies who don't have any hair. I'd really love to see if you try this and if it works, so keep in touch. Bye!